Yeah, I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Flamengo go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Flamengo were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Battles to win it back. Flamengo scored early, of course, and it's 1-0. Flamengo are the standout defensive side of the moment. They've not conceded in their... And a shot! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Hurls himself at it! Clears it out of harm's way. Marcelo. Oh, shooting chance! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision. Palmeiras have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Oh, he's broken through. Stride it, shapes to shoot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Beautifully done. Shoots! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Flamengo grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Felipe. Marcelo. He's gone for it! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
And there's the end of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Flamengo sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're already back underway here. Palmeiras coming into this game on the back of a really good result, and their boss must take an awful lot of credit for that.
Yeah, his hand was forced somewhat, Peter, because of the circumstances. He had to bring on...
He's had a go! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Flamengo are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and getting on the score sheet has clearly made him a marked man now.
goes for it! What a hit, the save was firm.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. He's got away! He's through, it's one-on-one! Has a go! In it goes! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Flamengo totally rampant here. And it's got through. Hits one! Really well taken goal. And still they continue with the onslaught.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
He's made it three. Quite a day at the office for him.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And out to safety. Just brushed off the ball there. Brought forward. What does he try from here? He could be in here. He's one-on-one! Has a pop! It's there! This is as ruthless as it gets.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
4 in the game. He is the man.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Flamengo were irresistible here. Dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result, a comfortable win. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over. Shapes to shoot! Forward it goes. Oh, good interception. Looking to... And the shot! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Gets it back. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Flamengo were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Brings it forward. Gorgeous control there. He's had a go! He's going after it. And the defence can get it clear. Oh, what a ball! Goes for goal! He's scored! There is the breakthrough! Simplicity itself.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
Flamengo draw first blood here.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
This could spell danger. He's gone for it! Sticks it away! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Flamengo grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause...
Hits one! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble.
And we hit half-time. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Flamengo 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. So we're already into the second period. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Flamengo are the epitome of solidity. They've not conceded in 5 games. He's on his way. Big chance, going for goal! Goal! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Flamengo tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Has a hit! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. Turns and goes back. Good, strong, and the follow-up.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Well positioned to make that interception. Rafinha. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, and they finally reacted, but...
Just the keeper to beat! Oh, it's so... Shoots! And he's missed it.
Still a cracking effort. Really looked like a man on a mission the way he went through on goal.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Hoists it forward. Almost nothing left on the clock here. He's through and all alone! Real chance! Oh, taken with style! A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Marcelo. He's left his man. Room for a shot. And a shot! And he heaves it forward. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Flamengo, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they looked like scoring. It is a landslide. Any reflections on what you've seen? Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. We're with you from the Maracanã that has for so long been Rio's leading world-class venue. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Lovely bit of skill. Goes for goal! Goal! And Flamengo take the lead. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
Flamengo go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Looks to clip it forward. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Santos have been finding wins hard to come by on the road, none in their last 5. Played out to the right. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Oh, nice touch. Flamengo are the standout defensive side of the moment. They've not conceded in their last 5. Good ball, it's found its target. And a shot! And in it goes! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Flamengo are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Flamengo get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2...
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Lovely bit of skill there. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Felipe receives it from behind. He's got away. Room for a big chance. They are rampant! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Flamengo have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a towering header! Oh, the keeper's done just about enough.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Santos come into this match following a triumph for the boss last time.
Well, Peter, he was lauded by the media, and quite rightly too. I think what he did...
Shot at goal! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Jim, your thoughts?
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
It's become a case of men against boys. Looking for a decent ball in. Aimed in towards the centre. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. They've played it short. Pumps it into the area. Brought forward. What does he try from here? He's through and all alone! He's gone for it! And yes, it's there! And again, they pile on the misery.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
4 in the game. He is the man. Flamengo tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. He's pinged one through here. He's had that put on a plate. And the finish! It's there! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Brings it forward. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
He's had a shot! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Flamengo, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they... Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. Well, this is the unique Estadio São Januário. Its cauldron shape, such a distinctive feature of this very historic ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Keeper's got good distance on that. Modric. Casemiro. Nacho. It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Forward it goes. And here's Benzema. Loose ball, who's going to get that? And he's cut it out. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Madrid, would you say becoming synonymous with rash defending?
Oh, look, they're really not doing themselves any favours. They've got to tidy up their act, and they've got to do it quickly.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. And here's Candreva. And here's Alexis Sanchez. That's a brilliant interception. And it's Benzema. Benzema spreads it towards the left. Going through. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Skriniar gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And Handanovic pulls off a sensational save. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Vecino. Inter Milan are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Vecino. Eriksson. Vinicius Junior. And here's Benzema. Vinicius Junior. Hazard. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Varane robs him of possession. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Asamoah. Martinez. Dangerous looking ball, but it's come to nothing. Nacho. Casemiro. Inter Milan are trailing here with the first half almost done. Benzema. Benzema! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Vinicius Junior. Nicely controlled. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Candreva. And it's played forward. Alexis Sanchez.
Well, just recapping that chance, the right side has been a bit of a goldmine, you know. A lot of chances have been coming from that side.
Benzema. Good clearance and very necessary. And the first half is done. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthroughs did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Inter would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
And we're underway again.
Inter don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back, though.
Tries a shot! He's scored! Inter are back in business! Sanchez with a predatory goal.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. That's fantastic.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Sanchez tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Modric. And here's Benzema. Room has a hit! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
The ball's come loose and the chase is on. A real chance to break. And it's Eriksen. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Benzema. Asamoah. Plays it over to the other flank. Candreva. Skriniar tries to switch the play. Stefan de Vrij. Skriniar. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Inter Milan, going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Well, that's where he wants it. Has he picked him out? Eriksson. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's neat. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And you would probably say it's too far out for a shot. Modric ready to try one. Now, and a shot! Really well taken goal. And they're back in front. Madrid go into the lead. That's a promising ball. That intervention was very necessary.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Hoists it forward. Going for goal! And the lead stays intact, just.
That's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
We have got changes here, from both sides, in fact. He came in hard, very hard. And it's Vecino. Eriksson, and Eriksson! He has done it! Inter are back in business! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Madrid making another change here. This is quite a battle.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Bale! He's got away with one there.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Oh, good interception.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Bale, oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And that's sprayed out wide.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Has a pop! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Inter Milan have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Tries to get it forward quickly. Sanchez with a long pass, and it's got through. He's in! Real chance! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Hoists it forward. And it's Bale. Sergio Ramos. Bale. Now it's Bale. And here's Modric, cut out in the nick of time. Asamoah. And that's that. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me, it just always held an interest.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all. Well, good evening to you wherever you are in the world. We are just about ready for the action here. Kickoff is imminent. The team's indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. The clouds yet to open, but one suspects that they will pretty shortly, and when the rain comes, we are warned to expect plenty of it. This place, simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Samir Handanovic. He has magnificent reactions, and his incredible record at saving penalties is testament to that. Having a reliable...
Oh, shooting chance! And it's played forward. Well positioned to make that interception. Liverpool do seem to have a particular identity, Jim. How do you assess it?
They do prefer an element of caution, Peter, and get behind the ball in numbers, but those numbers have licence to be carefree once a breakaway is sprung.